All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of eSports Tonight. This is episode number 11, and we had a very big attendance for the last episode. Hopefully we can keep those numbers up and maybe even crunch those numbers for this episode. But got some more important stuff to talk about. I mean, I was thinking that whenever I first started the show that I might run out of things to talk about, but I seem to always find something to talk about, so we've definitely got some new topics here tonight to go over. First thing I want to go over is if you guys haven't seen on the websites, I've been posting it. I made a eSports Tonight blog, and if you haven't checked that out yet, I'm going to put the link in the chat, and you can check it out on the eSports Tonight Facebook page. But spent most of my day setting that up, and I think it's going to be a really cool deal. So one of the things that I'm going to do with the blog is before each episode, I'm going to give a quick rundown of what I'm going to talk about, basically, essentially in the order that I'm going to talk about them throughout the night. And so if you want to check and see what each episode is, you just click on the blog for that episode, and you can say, oh, cool, Alex is going to be talking about this, this, and this, and this on this episode. I'll tune in for that one, or I'll go back and watch the video for that one. So yeah, there's a whole list of things that we're going to talk about here. Also, I'll be posting any links or anything like that that I talk about during the show. Also, throughout the page, there's at the top of the page, there's little boxes that are links to each one of the Facebook pages for our 4 groups that we have right now. I'm about to make another one for our 5th group that we just got, which was the Microsoft Game Studio group. And then below that are some at least right now, are 2 links to 2 of the clubs, or not the clubs, but the leagues that students at UAH have a pretty big involvement in, and that being the Alabama Smash League and the Southeastern Star League. So also you can check out my bio there. I put a little bio for you guys there for if anybody wants to kind of read up on who is SD Southern Style and why does he care so much about gaming and where I came from and all that. You can check that out, as well as all my links are on the right side. There's a link to the live stream Facebook page and the YouTube, and I've been putting all of the episodes onto YouTube so that people can catch them later. And you can also share the eSports Night blog on the right side to Dig, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, all the different social media sites there. So I just figured this would be a good way, and I gotta give props to Nick Hansen for throwing the idea out there for me. He was the one that came up with the idea to put up a blog like this so that you guys can, at least it's written somewhere, all the stuff that I talk about and everything like that. So all that stuff is there. You can easily send anybody who's interested, who you might think may be interested in the show, to this site, and they should be able to get all the information that they need. So that's going to be another mode of my communication between you guys. So, all right, and like the schedule says, so this not only for you guys but for me too, so I can stay on topic here. Not that I don't get off topic like I am right now, but the game night on Tuesday, unfortunately I was not able to be there, but I do have some results for you guys. We got to give it up for Mr. Dan. He took first place. Congratulations to Dan for taking first there. And Pop's coming in second, Pope coming in third. So Dan taking first, Alexander taking second, and Nick taking third. And it looked like there was actually a really big turnout for that tournament. I was actually really surprised to see the bracket afterwards, and I just further solidified the fact that there's a pretty decently large following of Smash Brothers here on campus, which is a huge, great thing. I mean, the more esports that we can get on campus, the better. So definitely, I was impressed with the turnout for that tournament. Next week, game night, will be StarCraft 2. Like I said in the last broadcast, we're going to kind of switch things up a little bit for that one. The way we're going to do it this time is we're going to focus more on the teaching and learning side of StarCraft 2. So for those of you players who have never played StarCraft 2 before and have always wanted to play but never quite had the computer or the game or really knew how to, we're going to have our more seasoned players and the players who have been playing a long time kind of show you the ropes, teach you the basics, and so that you can pick it up if you want at any of these game nights or anything like that. So we will. What is it? Caleb, I can't even read that. Yes, you will learn to play. Anybody who wants to come up can learn how to play StarCraft 2. We might even have, depending on how much time we get, we might even have a little bit of a beginners tournament just to kind of see. And beginner games are oftentimes very, very interesting games. So that is, of course, time permitted. We will also have a quick not lecture, but quick little class discussion or presentation about StarCraft 2, pretty much the basics. So that will be next game night, which is March 6th in room 111, like always. So come out and check out StarCraft 2. And if you want to bring your computer or anything like that, please make sure that you have the latest Cisco update, and you have if you have the game, that'd be great. If you don't, we will have computers that will have the game. If you do have the game, make sure that you do have the latest patch, as there was a recent patch in the last 2 weeks. Definitely was a patch then. So if you're going to bring your computer, just make sure it's clean and up to date. And we'd love for you to bring your computer along for game night on March 16th. Next thing I'm going to get into, haven't really talked about it a lot, but it kind of goes in theme with the Smash Brothers, is the Alabama Smash League. And I was recently educated by Mr. John Roundtree on this, and got to give a big thank you to John Roundtree for sending me that information. So for those of you guys who don't know what the Alabama Smash League is it is a league here in the state of Alabama with students from UAH, Alabama, Tuscaloosa, Auburn, and Southern Alabama, University of South Alabama, I do believe. And so I've heard about it, but I did not know the fine details of it until John got in touch with me, and I'm really glad that he did, because I had no idea how big this Alabama Smash League is. I mean, you guys will see whenever I talk about it, but they are about to start their next season. This will start this upcoming Saturday. So I know that's a little bit short notice, but it will start on the 3rd, and that will be in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And the registration fee for the second season is $30. Now that will get you into each of the 6 tournaments that the Alabama Smash League hosts. So if you are a Smash Brothers player and you enjoyed playing Smash in the last tournament, did well in the last tournament, and want to start playing on a very, very high skilled level, then you need to start looking out for the Alabama Smash League. So there already is one car going down to Tuscaloosa this weekend to compete in the what will be known as the Iron Brawl 3, and there is already one car from Huntsville, like I said, going down. There is probably going to be another one going down as well if enough people show interest. So this is something that if you are interested in Smash Brothers, definitely you need to get involved with. And kind of on a side note, I didn't know this, but the Alabama Smash League is pretty much one of the only, if not the only, Super Smash or Smash Brothers Brawl league out there. And I mean, they have players who play in this league that are best in the country, best in the world. John informed me that a player by the name of Reflex from Phoenix City, Alabama, is the best in the country at Wario and the best in the world at Pokemon Trainer and Smash Brawl. So I mean, that's a big deal. You get to not only play, you get to see these pros, but have a chance to play against them. So this is something that's really, really big here in Alabama. Nick Hansen had a hand in helping start that. John Roundtree is the main leader of that. And yeah, I did not know how huge a deal and how what level these guys played on until I got this email. And that's pretty unbelievable to know that we've got some of the best Smash Brothers players in the nation, in the world, here in Alabama, competing in tournaments here locally, and we'll probably be competing in stuff like at ChargerCon, and we had some of the people who play against these top tier players in at the game night. So I mean, that's something really, really big. I mean, it's just so much better for esports if we have if we have players of that caliber playing. And so if you're interested in Smash Brothers, this Alabama Smash League is definitely something you want to check out. You can find their link on the blog, on the new blog that I have set up, and that'll be up at the top right under the links for all the different clubs. That will be the ASL, Alabama Smash League. So if you are a Smash player, go and check them out. One of the other leagues that is here in Alabama, also on the collegiate level, is the Southeastern Star League, which is a league that Taryn Fredrickson and myself started. We are going to be doing the 4th qualifier this Friday, so you get a chance to see some really good esports action there with StarCraft on Friday and then Smash Brothers on Saturday if you're really into the esports. So that will be streamed on our SCSL 1 Twitch stream, and you can find some of the best StarCraft 2 collegiate action in the state of Alabama there as the players combat each other to try and secure a qualifier spot to the finals there. So check out the Southeastern Star League this Friday if you are free. We're changing things around with that. We're going to do everything in one night, so everything should be done on Friday. And then Saturday, Alabama Smash League. If you are in the StarCraft 2 club or would like to be in the StarCraft 2 club, you need to check out our in-house club meeting, which will be in room 111, just like where we do everything, it seems like, for esports. And it'll be in room 111 at 7 p.m., and we've changed our date to Wednesday, so it will be the 7th, March 7th at 7 p.m., room 111. You can check that out for the StarCraft 2 club. That'll be our next in-person meeting. The StarCraft 2 club is hosting an event, the GSL viewing event. For those of you who don't know what the GSL is, it is the Global Star League, and it is the biggest StarCraft 2 tournament, league, competitions, whatever you want to call it, in the world. It's hosted over in Seoul, Korea, and they're having the February finals, which will be Dongregu versus, the name just literally, Genius. Dongregu versus Genius. There we go. I was about to look really bad there. So Dongregu versus Genius, and you can find that if you go to the UAH StarCraft 2 page. You can find that under the events. And now, granted, that event will start from 3 in the morning till 6 in the morning, because it will be on the Seoul, Korea time zone. So we get it a little bit late, but it will be on a Saturday morning. So if you have nothing else to do on during Saturday, why not just go over and watch some of the best StarCraft 2 action in the world there on the for the GSL finals. All right, on to the League of Legends stuff. Caleb, you are in this chat. You can put any extra notes or anything that you do on anything that I say here. We do have a sign up for the UAH League of Legends tournament that will be at the LAN party, and I'm about to post that. This is a Google Docs for anybody who wants to play in the League of Legends LAN party tournament. We will also, I believe this is also posted on the UAH Facebook page as well. So sign up for the LAN party tournament so you can get, and I believe there's some prizes there too, if I'm not mistaken. We also have the, I had it. There it is. We also have the UAH League of Legends website for you guys who are interested in the League of Legends. Caleb is informing me that the registration will close soon, so you need to hurry up and get registered if you would like to play. Registration closes on March 16th, so you guys out there have 15 days to sign up for the League of Legends LAN party tournament. If you are interested in the League of Legends club, there is they do have a website. You can check that out. I just linked it in chat. I will also put it up on the blog for you guys who catch this on the replay and don't know where to go. That's where you'll find all the information that you need to about the League of Legends club as far as what's going on and who you need to talk to about anything League of Legends wise. There's also a coaching opportunities for anybody who's interested, who plays League of Legends, who's looking to get better, and If you would like to sign up for coaching for League of Legends, I'll also post that in the chat. These links will also appear on the website under episode 11. I'll put these right under the League of Legends stuff, and you can find both of those links as well as a link to the League of Legends UAH League of Legends website on the blog. All right, Smash Brothers in-house. For those of you who enjoyed playing Smash Brothers at the game night, earlier today and every Thursday, the UAH Smash Club has a room in the UC. I believe it's UC 126 or 127, one of those two, where they get together and they play Smash Brothers for they play Smash Brothers. Just have I think it's an open tournament if I'm not mistaken. So you can come walk on in and play some Smash Brothers if that's something that you enjoy and are interested in. It's 3 p.m. every Thursday in UC 126 or 127. I'm not exactly sure on the room there, but you can check them out there. The Foundry, for those of you who are board gamers, the Foundry is here in Huntsville, and what it is it's a gaming and hobby store who kind of focuses on kind of the tabletop gamings and stuff like that. They play Flames of War, Magic, Warhammer 40K, Warhammer Fantasy, War Machines, stuff like that. If that's something that you're interested, I'll put that link on the blog as well. I'll go ahead and link it here. They do have a Facebook page if you want to like them and keep up to date on everything they do. They do have a casual gaming night on Thursday nights. Now that is the same night as this cast, but the great thing about these is you can catch these on the replays if you do miss them. So if you are a tabletop player out there and you enjoy tabletop games, check out the Foundry, and that's where you can get all of your tabletop action here in Huntsville. All right, UAH Fighting Club. I talked about this last time. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. Is one club that we're looking to expand into as the student-run eSports organization. We are looking to get new clubs and new things going on. So we are looking to maybe expand into a UAH fighting club. And no, that's not like a fight club like the movie. I've said that before, but it is like a Marvel versus Capcom kind of fighting style game. Those fighting style games. So Patrick is the one to get in touch with about that. We should be hopefully having that up and running by the time that the LAN party comes around, because I know they have a lot of involvement there, and that is one of the tournaments that we are looking to have run at the LAN party. We are looking to have a Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom tournament. So if that's something you'd be interested in, you can show your support on here, leave a comment on any of the episodes, or get in contact with Patrick or anybody in the Smash Club. I think it's going to be kind of a deviation of the Smash Club, as some of those players do kind of cross borders. So we do have a new club, or I think it's at least a new club. I don't know if it's been chartered yet, but we do have a new club on campus, the UAH Microsoft Game Studio Club. And I will get that link up on the website as soon as, up on the blog as soon as possible, but I'll go ahead and link it here. And this is run by Jonathan Traylor. For those of you who don't know who Jonathan Traylor is, he is our Microsoft rep for UAH. He's the one that gets all the Microsoft stuff for the game nights and LAN party and stuff like that. Tyler Hughes was our Microsoft rep last year, but Jonathan Traylor has taken over for this year, and he has begun the works of a Microsoft Game Studios Club. And it's similar to the first-person shooter club, but more focused on other things outside of just first-person shooter. Focuses mostly on Microsoft gaming. He was the one who ran the Xbox Connect night. If those of you who were there for that, he was the one that was in charge of that and ran that so well. And he will also be doing a game night here coming up soon. Actually, I believe it is the one after the StarCraft 2 game night, which is March 13th. He will be in charge of that one. I believe, as it is right now, we will be doing a Modern Warfare 3 tournament for that one, as there was a vote on the UAH Microsoft Game Studios page, and I believe that Modern Warfare 3 won out. So we will have more information about that at the next game night. So if you guys are interested in joining the Microsoft Game Studios, get in contact with Jonathan. I think it's a closed group, but I think you can request to join that group. So open to anybody at UAH as always. Next thing on the agenda, Daniel Horton, the famous, awesome Daniel Horton, has informed me that Nick, Daniel, and I will be going on to another news station. This is Way 31 on Monday, March 5th at 4 p.m. So we will be going on the 4 p.m. noon show, or the 4 p.m. noon show, the 4 p.m. show on Way 31. So check that out. Set your TiVos. Jump in front of your TVs, and we will be talking again about all the eSports stuff going on campus, ChargerCon, and hopefully a little bit about this talk show. But we will be, I believe they do all their interviews at the Monaco, so we'll be out at the Monaco, not in a news station like we were last time. But we will be back at WHNT on April 6th. February 6th, we'll be back on the noon show to report more on ChargerCon, as that will be the week right before ChargerCon. So a lot of big stuff going there. So tune your TVs in on Monday at 4 p.m. to Way 31. That is one of the local news stations, and you can see Nick, Daniel, and myself there reporting about just spreading the love about all the stuff esports here on campus. All right, so that brings me to the big topic of the month, of the entire semester, and that is, Josh, how you feeling? I know you just got out of surgery, but I know that is ChargerCon 2012. We've talked about it pretty much every single night, or every single episode, but we will continue to talk about it for every single episode up until April 13th. And if that's not a date that you don't have just engraved in your skull yet, then I clearly have not been doing my job. So everybody should know that April 13th there is something huge going on, because there is. It is ChargerCon 2012. And so I'm going to go over the list of tournaments again, because we're kind of getting that more solidified as we get going. So there will be a Smash Brothers tournament, looking to be a 32 single elimination tournament. That is, of course, time permitted. If there's more time, we will go farther. It could be a double elimination tournament. But there will be a Smash tournament. There will also be a Call of Duty tournament. This will be a 2v2 tournament, and that will be run by Jonathan Traylor. I believe that will be in the pit, or if it not the whole tournament will be in the pit. The finals will be in the pit. For those of you who don't know what the pit is, and I am doing my air quotes, even though you guys can't hear them or see them. You can't hear them either, but you can't see my air quotes. But the pit is room UC 131, I believe. It's that big auditorium where you basically, it's like a 90-degree fall, like as soon as you walk in, and that is also where our panels will be from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, or 4:30 to 6. We will be having panels in there for discussions and Q&As and stuff like that, just like a real con. I mean, that's the whole point of this, is we're trying to make it feel like a real gaming convention, because, I mean, that's what it is. It's a gaming convention. So we will have panels and stuff like that for you guys, so you guys can check that out. We will have a schedule of all the panels once we get all of them locked in place. Okay, so Josh is informing me that the pit is exclusively for the finals. The rest of the gameplay will be taking place across from the UC in the room where it was last year, I believe. So you guys can check that out, and if you are a first-person shooter, we do have Modern Warfare 3 as well as a Halo Reach tournament as well. Josh, can you real quick answer me? I'll continue going while you answer this. Is that going to be a team style format too, or is that going to be? I believe it's going to be a 2v2 style as well. But correct me if I'm wrong. There will also be StarCraft 2, and that will be we're looking to make that kind of 2 tournaments. One of which being a yes 2v2 for Halo Reach as well. That's a pretty good format, so obviously why we're sticking with it. But for StarCraft 2, we're going to be looking to do things a little bit differently. We're going to have kind of a invitational and an open. So the way it's going to work is for our invitational, we're going to have some of the higher skilled players. We're going to actually ask players to come to this from Alabama, Auburn, and other places as well as some people from UAH. We're going to ask them to compete in this tournament. And this is from the higher up player, the higher tier players, the players that are in like Masters and Diamond and stuff like that. And then we will have an open tournament for anybody who wants to come in and play in the StarCraft 2 tournament. So we're going to be running kind of 2 tournaments for StarCraft 2. League of Legends, I already kind of hit a little bit. The registration for that is up. It's up in the up further in the chat. I will be linking that in the blog later after this broadcast is over. And registration for that is going to end on March 16th, so time is of the essence, people. So go ahead and get registered for the League of Legends tournament if you are a League of Legends player. And the last tournament that at least we have on the schedule right now these are all subject to change, is the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom tournament. And that will be held in the, I'm going to call it the fighting room that we had last year, which was right next door to the first-person shooter room. And if you're a Smash player, we're looking to do the Smash Brothers tournament downstairs in the game room. I know you guys are probably thinking, "Oh dear Lord, why are they putting us downstairs in the smelly game room?" But we have figured out what the smell is, and we're going to get it fixed. So don't worry about that smell being horribly bad. So that's pretty much the schedule as it is right now. Looking to start the tournaments at 7 p.m. right after the opening ceremonies. So you guys can head on over to your tournaments right after the opening ceremonies. I encourage everybody to check out the opening ceremonies. It's going to be quite a treat, and I'm hyping it up right now. What is the smell, Presto? The smell was actually from Sandella's upstairs. Was pouring out their grease that they were using into like a grease pit, and it was like right between the Sandella's and the game room. So the smell was the grease seeping through the roof, basically. That is what that horrible smell was, or at least that is what they think the horrible smell was. Yes, it's quite hilarious. So they're going to be doing their absolute best to get that completely taken out, and so that it doesn't smell like a gym locker room or something like that down there. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be setting up all day long. So if you have computers or any equipment that you want to bring, or if you're just open on a Friday afternoon and you want to help us out, we would greatly appreciate it if you would come in and help us out in setting up everything. That's awesome, Daniel. Oh. Anyways, we do need help setting up all day long. We will have the exhibit hall all day long. We'll be able to get in there as soon as possible, and we will have the entire UC starting at 3 p.m. so we can expand out and start setting up everything else in the UC at 3 p.m. Looking to kind of start everything at 4 o'clock, like I said, with the panels and everything like that, and then opening ceremonies are going to be from 6:30 to 7, then tournaments starting at 7. Right after the opening ceremony. So the way the layout, at least it is right now, is going to be so the FPS and first-person shooters and all the those kind of games are going to be in the, at least for the tournaments, are going to be in the same room they were last year, and then they will transition to the pit for the finals. And then the fighting club, or the fighting games like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, as well as there will be some other titles there, will be in the room next door. I'm not exactly sure the room numbers on those. Daniels, if you know the room numbers right off the top of your head. And then the Smash Brothers will be downstairs in the game room in the in the good-smelling game room, not in the stinky-smelling game room, because we will have fixed the smell. And then we will have Rock Band. Rock Band will be coming back, and we will have Rock Band for you, those of you who are fans of that game, in Sandella's. And I think we're even going to try and, now this is of course tentative, I say this tentatively, we are going to try and even get Sandella's to stay open just a little bit to feed you guys a little bit, if they can. If they can't, they can't. If they can, that'd be awesome, but if they can't, then we'll have Rock Band. But, so yeah, Rock Band's there. All of our sponsors and everything will be outside in the main entrance of the lobby. That's where the sponsors, as well as all the clubs, will be advertising there, so you can sign up for any of those clubs or anything like that. So our list of sponsors right now, we do have Harmonix is going to be sending some stuff. Blizzard will be sending some stuff. For those of you who know who Blizzard is, they just gave me a 14-day ban for apparently hacking on StarCraft 2, but that is irrelevant. Gigaparts is going to be sponsoring us again, and I think of course we're going to be working on more and more sponsors throughout, but we're also going to have the 501st, for those Star Wars fans out there. Darth Vader will be there along with his Stormtrooper posse, and then we also have the Dixie Derby Girls will be there as well, for those of you who are fans of roller derby, and we'll also have the Space Camp astronaut there as well. The big blow-up Space Camp astronaut will be making an appearance at ChargerCon. So, as well as there will be we'll probably have a table for the Foundry. We'll probably have a table. Alabama Smash League, like I talked about earlier, will have a table. Dana has just informed me that panels for the ChargerCon are about to reach their deadline. Oh, I need to add the ChargerCon website onto the blog, so you guys have a quick way of getting to all the stuff involved with ChargerCon. Oh, Charger Blue will be there as well, so we're going to have quite a few mascots and stuff like that there. There will be a costume contest for those of you who have costumes and like to dress up for events like this. There will be a costume contest right after the opening ceremonies, I believe. And so bring your best costume and see if you can compete with some of the 501st and some of the other costumes some of the other people that will be dressed up there. It's always fun to watch the people, those who get really pumped up and really excited and want to dress up and everything, because the costumes are always fantastic, and I'm always curious where people have this time to make these unbelievable costumes, but they sure do know how to make a very entertaining and an awesome costume. So it'll be part of the opening ceremony, so between 6:30 and 7 we will have the costume contest for you guys. So then the final layout, and I've kind of been getting off track here. The final layout for the exhibit hall, for the main exhibit hall, so we're going to kind of split it in half, and the way it's going to be is the back half, whenever you first walk in, is going to be all computer game. Is going to be basically all for computer gaming. So like StarCraft 2, Team Fortress 2, League of Legends, all of those computer games will be back there in the back, like they were last year in the back half. And then in the front half, we're going to basically have all seats right up to the main stage, because I mean, this is a convention. We do have a main stage. We're going to be having stuff going on the main stage for quite a while, or for the majority of the night. We're going to have a DJ there, DJ Zombicide, who is Colin Kloppenstein. For any of you who are local here, he is a local DJ, so he'll be there giving us the sounds of his dubstep and techno throughout the entire night. And we will have a big kind of main stage area. So if you want to, if the night's running long and you want to take a load off and sit down in one of the seats up front and watch what's going on the main stage, you by all means have all right to. And we will also have as many finals as we can broadcast on the main stage. So we want you guys to like focus on the main. Or we want to put some focus on the main stage for you guys. I mean, this is all in entertainment purposes, and we're just trying to make it as fun as possible for you guys out there. So, let's see. Oh, one thing I haven't talked about in a little while, We are looking to do another 24-hour gaming event. We did, or gaming for charity. We did that last year, and it was a pretty decent tournament. We raised, I think we raised about $300 or something like that for charity just by gaming. So I mean, we're going to be looking to do something like that again. The organization that we did it with last time is not going to be running their fundraiser until the fall. So we will be looking for a local fundraiser or any kind of fundraising organization to do a 24-hour gaming fundraiser again this year. I think that was a lot of fun. We had a pretty good turnout, like I said, and I mean, who doesn't want to game for 24 hours? So the way that's going to work is we're going to set up teams, and typically the clubs each have a team. But I mean, if you want to do your own team, you definitely can. We're not discouraging people from forming their own teams. We just the clubs are already pre-organized, and if you're under a club, you definitely they'll definitely probably want your help. So the way that works is it's not just one person plays on the computer for 24 hours. I mean, that would be crazy. I mean, I think there's probably been nights I've gotten close to it, but the way it'll work is somebody on your team should be playing a video game. It doesn't have to be your club's video game. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't even have to be a video game, really. It could be a tabletop game. But somebody has to be doing something gaming related for 24 hours in order to keep. It's kind of like a relay for life or something like that. So it's a gaming for charity. We're gaming for to help raise money and awareness for a certain organization, and we will get that organization ironed out here soon so that we can start forming teams and getting everything set up. So let's see, anything else? If you are interested in helping plan for the UH LAN party, we do have meetings every week on Monday. I don't believe those are closed meetings. Daniel, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, we want as much feedback as possible from you guys. So if you guys have ideas and stuff like that, I mean, shoot our way. I mean, we want as much feedback and stuff from you guys. So yeah, those are open events. Monday at noon in the library, in the third floor of the library. And typically, if you just kind of huddle around the elevator right before noon, you can find somebody who knows where they're going. So you can get your voice heard there and get your input and ideas for the UAH LAN party heard. So we will be having one next Monday, this upcoming Monday, which is the 5th, the same day that Nick, Daniel, and I will be doing the Way 31 news interview. So, I think that's pretty much it as far as topics go for me. Again, if anybody wants to call in, I will open up the phone lines here. If you want to call in, just send me a message on Skype. It is SC Southern Style is my username. Just send me a message and say, hey, I'd like to be on the show, and we'll get you in a call and get you. We can talk about anything. I mean, it doesn't. As long as it's eSports gaming related, well, we can talk about it. So I mean, I think there's quite a bit of things to talk about. If not, I can tell everybody the story of my 14-day ban from StarCraft 2 for apparently hacking. So, while we're waiting for that, I'll just go in and enlighten everybody on my 14-day ban that I received today. So I was playing on StarCraft 2, and I think I know where the ban came from. Is I was in the middle of a Fours game, and it like just started, and so I was playing a Fours game, and yes, Presto, we will have a registration. I'll get that on the website for you guys. But so I was playing a Fours game. I got in start like it was 8 minutes into the game or something. I was playing a phenomenal game, and then all of a sudden I just got dropped for some reason. Like I don't know what happened. The game just completely shut off. I mean, it kicked me completely out of the game. Nothing. Like I tried to see if the match was on my match history, just so I could like maybe watch a replay of the game. and because I mean I was curious of what like my the new what is it, EPM or C, is it EPM or EPM, because it's Control C to get it, see what my EPM was, because I mean I was feeling like I was just in such a good, like I was in the zone, and then all of a sudden I get kicked out of the game. So I mean I got back on later that, or I got back on like right after that. It was no problem. So this was yesterday afternoon, and played throughout the night. I mean I did some more team games. I did some threes with two of my buddies. No real problems, nothing really to report. At the end of the night, I ran a repair thing, the StarCraft 2 repair application, just to double check and make sure that wasn't something wrong, because I have had problems with StarCraft 2 here recently, and with my graphics cards and stuff like that. So I ran that, and then I was playing earlier today, and then all of a sudden I just get kicked out of StarCraft, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Did I lose internet or something? So I like try and log back in, and this message pops up that says your account has been temporarily suspended due to infractions of our terms of, or it said something like my account had suspect actions on it or something like that, and like wait around for like 20 minutes, and then I get this email from Blizzard that says, hey, your account has been seen as using third-party programs to help you play StarCraft. That's strictly in violation of X, Y, and Z, and so you get a 14-day ban. And I'm just sitting there looking at my computer just like, wait, did that seriously just say 14-day ban? Like, I mean, this came out of nowhere. Like, no warning, nothing. It's like, hey, you got like some suspect operations going on there, and no, it was no warning, nothing. Just boom, 14-day ban, and it's just like, wait, what? So I open a ticket, and I'm like, all right, I'm not a hacker. I don't know even how to hack. I don't use any third-person party computers. I didn't even have XSplit open. That was the thing. I don't use any third-party programs to enhance my gameplay. I don't know how this came about. I mean, I'm a loyal Blizzard customer. I play StarCraft pretty much every day. I don't have any reason to hack. And like about an hour later, luckily I have a second account, so I can I have a second account so I can at least play StarCraft, not on my main account, but on a second account. And so I play a couple games, and I check my email, and I realize, okay, cool, they replied to my ticket. They may say, oh, I'm sorry, we looked into it further, and you, in fact, were not hacking. Well, I read the response, and it says, we double-checked it, and yeah, you were our alligator, or we do have evidence that you were hacking, and our original hypothesis was correct. You get a 14-day ban. I was like, wait, you didn't tell me anything in that. I specifically said in the ticket, I was like, okay, I don't hack. I don't know how to hack. Give me, what game did it happen in? What is the game that's suspect? When did it happen? It was like nothing. It just, boom. It's like, no, we checked it, and no, we're right. You have a 14-day ban. So I opened up another ticket and was like, all right. I specifically asked for like evidence that I was hacking, because I don't know how to hack. So for my account to have like a third-party application and stuff like that means that somebody is hacking into my account, which is then becomes a account security issue, which I need to resolve. So I'm still waiting on a result for that one. And if I again get a kind of like or beat around the bush answer, I'm just going to call them up and just say, hey, tell me exactly what happened, and I'll tell you exactly why it wasn't me. So yes, that is the story of Alex's 14-day ban from StarCraft 2 that happened earlier today. Still no idea how it happened. I do have another potential event that it could have happened. I was playing in a threes game, and I was going up against, it was me and my two buddies, and I did a really quick Zergling timing, and basically wiped out some of their economies, but they eventually built back up, wiped out our guys, my two teammates' entire army, but I had enough time to tech up to Broodlords and Corruptors, and got like 200 supply on Broodlords and Corruptors, and just went in and just like stomped all three of them. So I don't know if they were all three butthurt that I beat them basically single-handed, and they reported me for hacking because all of a sudden like 20 broodlords came out of nowhere. So I guess I'll have to find out what exactly happened. Maybe it's just I'm just so good that Blizzard was like, you need to stop that. So yes, that is my story of the 14-day ban that is now counting down from day number 1. So, all right, it is called Gasau. Well, we're about to reach the 9 o'clock mark. All right, let me get Caleb in here and what's up, Caleb?
What's up?
Can everybody hear him all right? Let me double check and make sure that Skype doesn't do that thing where it turns my XSplit all the way down.
Testing.
Okay.
Okay.
Good deal. All right, so you said you had some announcements for us for those LoL players.
Yes, I have 3 short announcements. Hang on, let me think of how to put this. So I would like to remind everyone that we have our in-houses on Tuesday nights during the game nights, so I encourage people to come show up and whatnot. Like, whenever it was our focus, we had a really good turnout, like 23 something available players. So that was a really good turnout, and I would like to see that consistently, or at least something around that number consistently.
Yeah, you guys had a really good turnout the first night. I was actually, or for the League of Legends night. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I was expecting maybe half that.
Yeah.
But so now that you guys have shown me that you can show up to these things, I expect you guys to show up regularly.
Exactly. We now know it can happen, so it's now going to be expected.
Yes. And I'll, come to your dorms with whips and chains and drag you in there. Okay, another thing I would like to mention is for ChargerCon, we're going to have the large tournament that I was talking about. The sign-ups close on March 16th. That's going to end at ChargerCon. That's going to be our big tournament that we have, and then we're going to have a smaller tournament for more casual players that we will start doing while we do the finals of that, and it's just more casual, it's more laid back, and anybody can join. So if you miss the opportunity to sign up for this one, you can do that.
Yeah, and I think it's a good idea to have 2 tournaments especially, we're doing the same thing with StarCraft 2, having a kind of invitational and then having a amateur tournament, as it were, or an open tournament. And I think that's a good way to run things, because we're going to have people at the door who want to play and want to sign up, but we'll have a good portion of our high quality and more serious players register beforehand. So
I also think that having highly skilled players that sign up beforehand, they know what they're doing and they want to get in there, will encourage the more casual players to say, hey, this looks awesome, I want to get in on this, so yeah. Can I sign up in this easier tournament or whatever?
Yep, I totally agree.
And while we're on the topic of esports with League of Legends, we're going to try and host our tryouts during the summer. That way we can start out the fall semester with a full team and be ready for CSL, Ivy Law, stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. The more like collegiate level exposure and competition that we can play in, the better. So
yeah, we got an email like the day before CSL had their League of Legends Redux tournament, finding out that we had apparently entered in it because we entered in the first one.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I was unaware that you guys were having a second tournament and stuff. I never got any email notifications, so we weren't able to do that. But hopefully, with a more solidified team, that this will be easier, more regular practices and whatnot, so that we can say, oh, hey, we have a tournament tomorrow suddenly. Everybody's like, yeah, we can be there.
Yeah. And having the gaming computers and everything like that will help too. We can host on-campus practices and stuff like that. I know we've got 5 computers, which is, the number that you would need for a League of Legends team. So,
yeah. Absolutely, that would drastically help for team communication.
Yep.
And things of that nature. And also, I just found out today. I knew our team was one man short. We originally fielded 7 players. At the beginning of the semester, I found out that we were at least one man short. Dan, who won the Smash tournament, no longer goes to UAH, so he's disqualified from the team.
Oh, dope. And
he's a really good player. So he's just a really good player of video games all around, I would assume. But so he can no longer play on our team unless he comes back to UAH.
Yeah, and he was a good player too. So.
Oh yeah. He was our top ELO player on our team. So it's like 1800.
That's unfortunate, but it leaves shoes to fill for anybody else out there. So.
Exactly, and we also today I found out that we no longer have our main AP mid. I found out that he quit coming from last semester. So,
so you definitely have some spots to fill up there on the League of Legends team, then.
Yep. So easy spots if you guys are interested in signing up for next fall. I will give more information on that as the summer approaches.
Yep. Well, we're about to reach the 9 o'clock hour, so I like to try and keep this under 1 hour. It's a lot of information, so and we're getting closer and closer to ChargerCon. I'm just getting more and more information here. Almost too much, but kind of the keynotes for tonight. The new blog site for you guys who haven't seen it yet. I'm going to go ahead and link that one more time. That's basically what I've been working my entire day on. Josh just informed me that one last announcement. Team Fortress 2 needs 2 scouts. If anybody out there plays Team Fortress 2 and plays a scout, get in touch with Josh Swindoll, the president of the First Person Shooter Club. He will get you what you need for that. But check out the eSports Tonight blog. That's I'll be posting kind of quick notes about each episode before and after they go live, as well as I'll be posting a link to the video and everything like that, and any comments or links or anything like that that I talk about on each of the subjects. You can check that out, as well as there are links to all of our Facebook pages, as well as some of the leagues that are here in the state of Alabama. The Alabama Smash League we talked about today, as well as the Southeastern Star League. There's a link to that site as well, and you can also check out my bio is there too if you want to learn about how I got into gaming and all that stuff. I think I know at least everybody here in person, but if anybody's interested on how I got into gaming, you can check that out. But this is going to be one of my main ways to communicate with you guys and post links and notes and everything like that. You guys can leave comments and stuff like that on them if you have anything that you want to say. I think that's pretty much it. Next broadcast will be Monday night. We're going to talk about the StarCraft 2 game night, which will be coming up, obviously, the next Tuesday. Before Monday, before I even have a chance to talk about eSports Tonight on Monday, or before I'll get a chance to announce it, we do have Daniel, Nick, and I will be going to Monaco Pictures to do a interview with Way31 at 4 p.m., so check that out. And Daniel's saying, make sure to tell your friends about ChargerCon. And make sure that you tell them about this show as well. I mean, you can send them a link to this blog. They get all the information that they need to, as well as a link to any information that they are going to need about eSports on campus, as well as ChargerCon. You can get all of that through the blog that I've just set up. If you guys have any feedback or anything about the blog, let me know, because I mean, I did just set it up, and I'm open to suggestions about changing some stuff, adding some things. I know there's some stuff I realized I have to add tonight after doing the show. So thank you all for joining me for another episode of eSports Tonight. This is episode number 11. So I think it's been going really strong. I've definitely enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. Caleb, thanks for joining me and getting us all the information on League of Legends.
Thank you.
And I will catch you guys on Monday night. If you have nothing to do tomorrow night, remember that SCSL will be broadcasting tomorrow night on SCS. You can find that on twitch.tv/SCSL1. And there's also the Alabama Smash League. The Iron Brawl 3 is happening in Tuscaloosa on Saturday. So check those two events out if you have the time and get the chance. And just pretty much spread the love of esports around. Follow me on Twitch TV, subscribe to me on YouTube, and like it on Facebook. And I'll keep you guys posted on the new blog that I've got for eSports Tonight. And I think that's pretty much it. So again, thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you guys all Monday. Everybody have a good and safe weekend.